Alright, gonna test my submersible here. It's supposed to start working within an inch of water and go down to and lower the levels down to 1/4 of an inch. So let's see. And plug it in. Oh, hold on. So that spout, that's supposed to happen. It says in the instructions it always has a release spout for the purposes of I'm not sure. Well, there it goes. It's coming out on the other side. So it's working. It has that release spout so it doesn't get an air pocket. So some water is always going to leak off the side. That's supposed to happen. It's going through this 100-foot hose I have and is depositing into the sink basin. So I am going to be able to use this if I have another storm like the one we had a couple weeks ago, and it hold on. Yep, there it goes, coming out the basin. So let's see how far down it goes. I can't let go of this though. It's not staying there. Hold on. That might work. Okay. I want to see if it goes all. It's going all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off before it gets too low, because it said if there's not water actually going through it, that it will, the parts can lock up or the engine can overheat, because the water is the actual lubricant and the cooling agent as well for both the motor and some of the parts probably that grind together. So it looks like this works. So in my back porch area where I have the issue with the flooding, not back porch, but the behind my back door where it dips down into a basin in the cement area behind the back door. Next time I could use this to pump stuff out. Let's see. And this is called if I can get there, 1/4 HP Submersible Thermoplastic Utility Pump, and the brand is Superior Pump. It's not really focusing in, I don't know why. It's holding up fairly well. So both of my canals got filled, and then the water starts coming into the pool. Just a cut off right here. I had just this. I made this steeper as well than it used to be, so it holds even more. Kind of surprised how the water pushed up this way. Before it was slanting to each side. It would go in the sides and drain. It would hold in the side sometimes. But maybe that's when more water comes over. Starts rolling to each side. I'm going to use the pump and get rid of this so that the water level goes down. It's falling over. It's on a slant, but it's working because you can see that the water is coming out on the other side over there. At least I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on this screen. Try to hold this up and do that at the same time and not drop my phone in the water like a dummy. As you can see over here, pouring out the water. So it's pulling it out through the submersibles, connected into this hose, and the water's running out of the hose onto the lawn. So it's doing its job. You see the water receded. It was right up here at the very top of the line. Now it's just starting to recede as I'm doing this. You can kind of see current moving towards the submersible. It's pulling in the water. So far my drainage plan is working. Hold as much water as it can overnight. Hold enough of the water by creating this bigger, deeper pool in the canals to drain out more of it. And then get out here with the submersible when I can and pour the water out before it overflows into the house. So looks like this is working as I planned. That's my short-term flooding mitigation intervention. And I gotta go do some other drainage, create greater drainage here, and then keep water from running off the hill down onto the pavement and into here. That's going to be other work that has to be done, but until we get to that, I figure this should guard against most storms. That it's been another 8 or 9 minutes, that all the water is gone. You can see it's at the bottom of the barrel getting the last little bit. Go down here. You can see I'm at this line right here at the crack between the two slabs in about a total of, let's say, 13, 14 minutes, all the way down to this. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day because I need to go in and work. And I don't necessarily have to get every drop out. That's not really the point. The point was to not let the water come and back up into the house. So where it is now, it would have to rain for another day for it to get back to where it was, because it's been raining since yesterday afternoon. It's not a whole day, but it'd have to rain for, 8, 9, 10 hours to get back to where it was, or it'd have to rain much harder for some hours at least. So I'm good for now. So I just got through pumping again this evening. It's basically like almost exactly 12 hours later from when I pumped this morning, because I came down before work. It was around 7:25 when I came down before work, 7:25 a.m. Now it's 7:25 p.m. I just finished pumping this again. You can see when I started, it was like right here this time. That's where it was earlier. We showed the water line. Anyway, when I started this time, you can kind of see there's another water line here. It started to dry up top earlier. And it sucked it all out down to this little puddle. And I went ahead and cut it off at that point, just so that I would not end up burning out the pump, because it has to have water going through it to lubricate it, else it could burn out. So I got down to that little bit and decided that was enough to stop trying to pull that last little slither. This time I put the hose over here towards the side of the house, and the water runs down the hill to the drain that's right at the curb in the front of my house. So yeah, this works really well. It's twice today I've used it in the field for real, and it came through for me both times, so that's what's good. Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell.